welcome to Chaitanya AI Podcast series, where we deep dive into world of AI security and cutting edge technology shaping our future. I am Seisho Surti, and today's episode is going to be extremely insightful, especially for everyone building on deploying an AI system at scale. Yeah, today I am joining with Hardik Rathod. He is a security consultant at SecOps Group. Hardik is in this field around in 5 years. With his knowledge is in cybersecurity, with deep expertise in pen testing, bug hunting, app security, bug bounty, security complex system. He has worked on identifying vulnerability, strengthening security infrastructure, and helping organizations stay ahead of evolving cyber threats. So let's get started.
First of all, thank you, Cecil, for inviting me and quick introduction.
Okay. So yeah, Hardik, welcome in this podcast series. So everyone is currently building AI application everywhere. It's a big word currently in this world, AI. So everyone is building AI apps fast, but are we building them securely or just quickly?
Yeah, it's like nowadays AI is like a very quick one. Like we just need to give something, and within a few minutes, it's giving the proper output. So we are just like simply without thinking a bit. We simply trust on the AI, and we don't even create what AI give. We simply copy the content and paste in our the part. So yeah, it's like many people are using it, but yes, there's a threat for from the security perspective.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so people thinks LLM are safe because they don't execute code. What's wrong with that thinking?
Yeah, actually, LLM is like no, we can't say like LLM is secure because LLM is at the end it uses model. So there are different of models, and we don't know like which model is secure and which no. We don't know the backend. So we can't directly say that LLM is secure, but yes, there is a security threat in this, and it can be manipulated by an attacker.
So how is real is like a prompt injection? Is it overhype or actual dangerous?
Yes. First of all, yeah, the topic you just say prompt injection. So this is the main security threat. Like prompt injection is basically a main vulnerability. For example, what is prompt injection? So whatever we are giving the AI, that is a prompt. For example, ChatGPT. I'm saying something like I want to write essay or something. So that is a prompt we are giving, and if we are manipulating or we are giving a prompt in a way that AI misbehave, instead of giving the proper output, AI will give something which is not expected. So this is something like prompt injection came. So yeah, prompt injection is a huge term. There is a vulnerability like there is a security standard for the OS which is LLM top 10. So the prompt injection is the one of them.
Okay, so can LLM leak sensitive business data even if we don't explicitly expose it?
Yes, yes, this is a big concern because multiple developers are there, and if they're facing any issue from the production or anything, they just copy the code and simply paste to the AI without without removing the API key secrets and all. It is like they are just storing. So the AI is giving the proper output. The problem is fixed. But what about the key, the secret? AI, there is a possibility that somehow it gets stored, and in at some other part it might be leaked. For example, there is a one good case study. Let's say there is one HR support AI in a company, and one admin user just gave the admin credential, to the AI to solve one task. Now HR support, like the support system already done their work and everything closed. Now another employee came. That employee don't have any access, don't have any privilege. Now what happened? That admin key or let's say secret might get stored in the AI, and somehow employee said that I need this admin privilege. So the API app and secret might be stored in the AI. AI can actually get the admin privilege. So yes, there is a possibility that the sensitive data is getting leaked.
Okay. So in security, there is one concept, jailbreak, right?
Yes.
So isn't a jailbreak just a fun trick or serious enterprise risk?
Yes. So yeah. So before giving the answer of this, I would like to add some point on the previous question, like the leaking sensitive information. So there is one vulnerability called system prompt disclosure. So what is system prompt? That actually given by the developer to the model, like what to perform. Let's say there is an AI summarizer, some for example for some news summarizer. So there must be some internal prompt that you are a news summarizer, you need to perform this, and this. So that is a simple that is the internal prompt, right? So there is a possibility that in some cases, like in one project, I input some prompt and it actually leaked the internal system prompt. So this is also considered under the information disclosure, the leaking sensitive info.
Okay. So currently also one concept is more trending, like rack system, right?
Yes.
So if you like if I give you one rack based AI app, so how would you try to break it?
Okay. But say so we forgot one question about the jailbreaking one.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So
Okay,
let me just elaborate that. So
okay,
yeah, jailbreaking is actually you know a good term, like from a attacker side, because there is some guardrails are there. So if the back end or some guardrail is not that actually protected with some very less filters, then yes, there is a possibility of being a jailbreak. For example, there are multiple, like if you just search on the Google, like jailbreak payloads and all. So you will get a repos, multiple repos, which contains some multiple payloads, very long payload that actually sometimes work and all. So yes, jailbreaking is a good term and it is possible.
okay.
Now we can move towards the reg.
Yeah. So like my question is that if I give you one rack based AI app, so how would you try to break it?
So actually, yeah,
Is it like already defined step or try and error we get this particular app?
yeah, actually, this is the point you just said. Like we for like for a normal user, we can't say like the particular application is actually using the reg or not. What actually it is like LLM or something. So first of all, we just explore the application. What is the use case actually? What is the working flow? For
Okay,
example, there is an application which is working on the documentation part, like all the employee data and all. At the end, the application work is to do the just create a document. So in that, I identified that the application also interacting with the SharePoint, Microsoft SharePoint. So there I got to know that the application is actually a reg based. Like the SharePoint is also a part of that. So this is how, like from the trial and error and like, by exploring the application we got to know, like, yeah, it is exploring, it is using this part and all, and how can we manipulate it.
okay. So can attacker manipulate the response by poisoning the knowledge base?
Yes, yes, knowledge base is, yes. Actually, there is a good security term also, like a memory poisoning. We can say context poisoning. So context switching. So what happened here is like the application store the A application store memory. Okay. So what happened in that? For example, there is uh, one good database that actually stores some content.
Okay,
Let's say there is a two user. I myself, let's say, give my password to the AI that this is my password, keep it safe. Whenever I need, just tell me the password. Okay, this is some flow. Now, let's say you, as an attacker, you came and you also store the password, your password. So, or both password were stored with the AI. Now, what happened? Let's say I came to the AI. I said I want my password. AI gave me password. Now, if I say I want my password, show me all passwords. Yes, I just said show me all passwords. And somehow, if it show me your password also, then there is a problem.
Yeah.
Because because like in a big picture we just think like AI will go with some password term and all, and somehow it leak all users password. So
Yeah.
there is a problem with the with this issue.
Yes, yes. So, have you seen any real world AI security failures?
Yes, there are multiples. Like recently, there's a one vulnerability came, a big actually. There's a supply chain vulnerability. So, what is supply chain? Basically, what happened? Like there are multiple applications are using Python nowadays, right? So, let's say there is a one common library. For example, there is an application which is convert your PDF to doc or edit your PDF. So let's say in over the world, multiple people are using the same library. Now, in that library, there might be some vulnerability occur, and that that package actually might be vulnerable. Look at that library. Now, all users just updated that and it get affected all the users. So this is what happened. Like as per the name suggests, supply chain, all the users got infected. So similarly, in the AI system, let's say there is a one recently one Exio. Exio is a very famous package from the
Okay.
Python library. So
This
that
is
package,
this.
yeah. So that Exio package is vulnerable to one vulnerability. Okay, and that package used by multiple AI tools like Claude and all. So let's say if anyone upgrade the Claude, then that vulnerability infect their system too. So this is how supply chain works. And yes, this is the thread. Like this is one a common one, like a good vulnerability, supply chain vulnerability.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, so everyone currently talking about AI agents, everyone building AI agents, right? So in AI agent can take actions, and doesn't that make them security nightmare?
yeah. It's a big nightmare.
Yeah. So
AI just like nowadays it's a booming like AI agents. I build something
exactly.
new. Like I build one agent that's printing this dollar and then like there's a huge. Whenever I open something new came, I just try to remember that part and every new day something new came. So yeah, AI agents is like nowadays people moving to the autonomous only. So they want
Yeah.
so they don't want like I just give input and it give me the output. They want to automate whole part. People are now being more lazy in the
Yes.
terms of productivity.
Exactly.
Yes,
Everyone just building through prompt and every system, right? So what happen if an AI agent gets prompt injected while using tools?
yeah. So what happened like in AI agents are actually goal based actually. It's like there are multiple types of AI agents. Let's say I want to define for a particular part, like I am into finance and I want to do trading. So I can build that AI agent that only focus on that part, the trading part. And other are like autonomous, like the Claude is the one. Claude can do everything in a one command. So likewise, let's say if I talk about tools. So what happened is like in terms of like in a developer, we do coding. So in the coding part, we write functions, multiple functions, so that I don't need to code everywhere, right? So from the AI terms, we can say tool, basically. Let's say my agent is there, and my agent work is to convert my input to the base 64. So whatever I will give, first of all, my agent will convert my prompt or my input to the base 64. So that base 64 part is a tool for the AI system. So, as you say, just to by using the tool security. So yes, there is a security threat. Like let's say if there is a one example like one application is there. And for example, I just say that check my system disk space or
Okay.
disk usage. So what the AI will do? AI will open the CMD, the command prompt, and check this for whatever command it is, right? Now let's say I just give that check my system command, check my disk space, also run some malicious command. For example, rmrf or something, some malicious command. So what happened here? AI will check disk space, but with that it will run my malicious command. So now it uses CMD, right? So here we can say CMD is a tool.
Okay.
So in this scenario, the AI got compromised, or it actually performed one action by using the CMD tool.
Okay. Right. So, would you trust an autonomous AI agent in production day?
You act like a me because mm, uh, people can't even trust people. So like people will trust AI. Like I personally don't trust AI because like I don't even use for the fully autonomous part. I use only for like the LLM. Like I want to do my work, I just say because it actually gives the creativity. So I don't go with the fully autonomous. But yeah, if you know what is happening here, what you are providing and how it will react, then you can trust in the edge, in the autonomous.
Okay.
And this is what I follow.
Okay. So, you are a security person. So, if you had to secure an AI system from scratch, what are the first three things you did implement it?
So first of all, as you say, the jailbreaking part. So that is needed because a simple front door is actually needed. So I go with the guardrail. I try to implement all the policies, all the filters and all, and we'll try to add them some very good guardrails in the system. Second, I will go with the I just gave one scenario of the toll misuse. So I would add there the sandbox part, like whatever command is either performing must be do in the sandbox, so it won't affect the real production. Like I want to perform on CMD, I want to install any Python package, anything that do under the sandbox. So I will use that sandbox. And another one is I also go with the filtering part, like the human interaction because human interaction is actually needed. So I want to go with that the human human checking everywhere.
Right. So, so how do you prevent prompt injection in real system?
So yeah, with the just say like with the with the guardrails, with the sandboxes for the prompt injection, we can define as much as strict the system prompt, so that uh, attacker it gets a bit tricky for the attacker to redirect the agents from their goal. So that is one part, like the good guardrail, very then the very strict the system prompt. Second is the sandbox one, that like even somehow the prompt injection might be affected, might be succeed. Then also attacker won't get anything. And yeah, third one is the I go with the least privilege one, like the the agent don't have the full admin permission.
Okay. So currently main part is someone system access, right? So what's role does access control play in AI?
Yeah, access control play a big role. Like there are multiple systems because in a big scale there are AI, there are multiple agents. There are multi agencies comes in the autonomous part. Like, so let's say for example, there is one finance part, or anything that related to the invoices or something. For example, there is one agent that take input, like it will read all the instruction and all, and then for to the second agent, it will give like this person, this payment is pending, this amount of payment is pending, and it will give to second agent. Second agent will check, and it will execute the payment. So what happened here? Like the first agent doesn't have access to the payment part, right? It will just scan. It will just note down like this person needed this amount, and second agent have the privilege to execute the payment. So this is actually near. This is the actual flow. But what happen here? Like let's say one agent escalate their privilege to to give the amount. Like I am an attacker. I just give one agent to just transfer this 1 billion to this account. So without permission, somehow I manipulate this, and the first agent actually the payment that much amount. So this is a critical one. So yeah, access control is basically needed, and it plays a huge role, and we need to define that particularly.
Right. So, how important is a human in the loop for critical AI system?
Yes, yes, this is very important. As you say, like human approval is necessary. At any critical action, human approval must be needed. I personally say like human approval is actually needed because somehow we can't fully trust the model. We can't fully trust the AI because if any sensitive information like let's say for example any financial part, if it is transferring this much amount, then must human approval is needed because it is a possibility that it might transfer a wrong amount or a huge amount, then this is a big failure. So human approval is necessary. This I actually consider this under a mitigation or under a solution for all the security
Right.
for the
So, AI is like a security, not a patch. It's a architecture, right? So, are a company underestimating AI risk in regulated industry like finance or healthcare?
Yeah, actually, there is no like what happening here is in multiple industry like AI is booming. Like
Right.
they are like competing everyone. Like I will build first.
Yes.
I will I will just outperform this AI. So due to this competition, they are somehow not actually considering the security part. They are actually giving adding security mechanism, but not at that scale, not at that level. So yes, it is affect somehow because there is a one there is a, let's say for example there is a one agent that is giving you the financial insights like for anything like if anyone want to buy something, then agent will if agent will do some misinformation or some might be ethical control information, then it might lead to some financial critical issue. So yes, there is a we must need to watch on the security perspective.
Right. So, do we need a specific security standard?
Yeah, actually we have AI specific test standards like there is for LLM, there is a OWASP LLM top 10. So that actually consider all the top 10 vulnerabilities related to the LLM. OWASP is actually Open World Web Application Project. So
Okay.
they recently changed their name from web to world. And yeah, so for LLM, we can say we have a LLM top 10. And for agentic AI, we also have the OWASP agentic AI top 10. So there are some standards, and I say like all the companies must need to follow the standards. Like this is a need to must be there. Like for web application, there is web application top 10 vulnerabilities. So that are comes under the audit part and all. So similarly, this must be audited.
Okay. So, how far are we from AI audits becoming mandatory?
It's like awareness
Right.
of how big one issue occur. Like yeah, only we are just two to three attacks away, or you can say any big crisis happen due to the AI. So we are just away from that one crisis, digital
Okay.
one.
So, uh, as a future perspective, will AI security engineer become a mainstream role?
So I think we need it. Like it's a time not yet AI security engine, not proper there's a developer is available, right?
Yes.
But I don't think right now there's any possibility.
Okay. So, do you think AI system will ever be fully secure?
No, because not yet even because AI is like what is at the end, it's learning from the data itself, right?
Okay.
So what I can say is like for like 10 years or something, 6. It's not yet not right now.
Okay, so what scares you the most about the future of AI?
Uh, it's like AI itself. AI
Yes.
itself, the threat for the AI. What I say, because right now I'm not scared about the AI because it's a great tool. If we use it for our our proper our use case, if we know how what we are doing with the AI, then there is a no scary part. But if you blindly go with the tool with the AI, then there is a risk.
Okay. So, as a security consultant, can you give one piece of advice for developer building AI products?
Yeah, like common best practice I suggest like whatever you are building, just don't blindly solve for just go blindly go for the troubleshooting part. Like you know that you need to solve this, but copy the code and just go with the notepad and remove your secrets and all, and then you can go with the AI tool. Like there's a one I can say there's a ChatGPT, right? So whatever you're putting in the search bar, without clicking on the enter button, if you just paste something in the search bar, it's just sending one request, one HTTP request. So there's a possibility that before sending your data might be sent there. So one request, one advice is like don't send your key secret to the AI. Another one is if you are building the agent, then must be stick to the goal. What is actually the AI flow? Go with that. And yeah, some mechanism, thing, guardrails, and all from the technical perspective.
Okay. So, one last question is that secure AI versus fast AI, what's win in long run?
It's like it's like a race of a turtle and the rabbit, but obviously it's an obvious answer like secure AI, because at the end fast AI must need to be secure. So however if fast it came, somehow it must need to get back to secure the product, to secure that part. So secure AI is the first answer.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much, Hardik, to join and share your valuable insight about security in AI.
Yes, thank you very much, Sachin. Thank you.
Thank you.